Welcome to the improvised dinner party. Join me, Robin Wiggs, with my guest, Havard. Havard, would you like to tell people where you're zooming in from today?
I'm zooming in from Bergen, Norway.
And we are delighted to have you. Thank you very much for agreeing to do this. We are going to improvise a 10-minute scene or thereabouts. The only fixed point in which is that it takes place, it's a meal between two people. It can be any time, any place, any when, anything you like apart from that. The only fixed point is that it's two people sharing food somewhere, sometime, someplace. I have got two suggestions here that we will use as a starting point. And I'm going to ask you, Havard, to pick one of them, please.
Number two.
Number two.
Number two. Number one.
Number two, number one. What was that from? Number two, number one. Oh, it's that game, isn't it? It's
no idea.
Yeah, number two, number one. Big booty. Big booty.
Oh, right, big booty.
Yes. Big booty number
one to big booty number two.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's the one. Oh no, it's not the one. It's two. All right. Okay. Well,
yes.
Right. Take this in whatever way you want. It's donuts.
Donuts.
Donuts. So we'll go off camera, then we'll come back, and then we'll start. It's chilly out there. Very, very chilly. Glad I'm in here.
There's a storm coming.
Oh, God. Oh, I'm even gladder I'm in here. You look really nicely settled.
I like to be prepared.
Do you looking very sharp, actually? Very sharp. Very sharp today.
Well, it's a special occasion.
It is. It is. I know. I what can I say? I'm sorry you're going. It's been wonderful. It really has been wonderful.
Are you sorry though?
Of course I am.
I know it was you.
I saw something I thought was wrong. I thought I had to say something about it. I'm sorry it came back on you. Would it be too much if I sat down?
Please do.
Okay. Yeah. So still got a bit of snow on me. Oh.
I'm going to miss the snow.
I mean, I like the isolation up here, really. It gives me time to think. That's what I like about it. Not that I don't like talking as well, but
talking's something I'll have to get used to again.
Yeah. I had a nice chat with some penguins earlier. Well, you know, I went out and I Sorry, you don't want to hear this. You don't want to hear this from me, do you? I mean, I'm the reason. I'm the reason you're going. I didn't hold my hands up to it enough, and I'm sorry about it.
No, you did what you had to do.
I just got stuck on the rules, you know. It was a log entry, and it was the timing was off. That was.
I know. I faked the time entry.
You did it on purpose.
So you discovered it by accident, and you didn't figure it out.
I thought it was an accident, and I thought, well, this isn't good enough, and I was all like sort of hyped up, and you know what I'm like with the coffee in the morning. I was all hyped up and I saw it, and I just reported it up, and I said, this isn't good enough, the timing's off, something's got to be done. And then what happened. I didn't know you'd actually faked it. That's a whole other level. I was gonna. Do you mind if I have one of the donuts?
Please have one. I thought you did it on purpose, that you wanted to be alone here. That's fine. It's fine.
You shouldn't be the one telling me it's fine.
So you haven't seen it yet?
No.
I thought that's why. That you wanted to keep it to yourself.
In the crevasse.
£500.
Oh my God.
It brought me so much peace to just look at it. But I think it's fine. I think I'll be fine when I go back.
And
I know
I'll be. No, go on.
No, you.
I'll be alone with it then. I'll be alone with it. I'll be alone with it. And you'll be with people. Talking with people.
I mean, it doesn't feel like being alone in a bad way. I like the whispers.
Why don't I tell why don't I tell head office I made a mistake? Why don't I tell them I made a mistake and you can stay? Then we can stay here and we can come to terms with it together. down the crevasse. I'm not sure I want to face it on my own. I'm not sure that the isolation is a good thing for me. I thought it might be it might be a good thing. I think you were right. I think I did it because underneath I wanted you to go. I wanted to be on my own. I wanted to have the glory, but now I'm really not sure that I do. I really think that you should stay. I really think you need to stay at the station. I
Thomas, you're acting all nervous again, just like when you came here. You'll be fine.
What's the first thing you're going to do?
I'm going to go to a restaurant and have a filet mignon.
Wow. Beats the hell out of donuts, doesn't it?
I'm already practicing. I mean, I feel really silly cutting up donuts with cutlery, but
I'm sorry, Alistair. I am sorry.
I think it was time.
Yeah. I think I need after you left, I'm going to go and look at it, and I'm going to see what happens, and maybe we'll both be better off.
You'll see.
I'll see. Thank you very much, Havard.
Well, thank you. That was a nice scene.
It was, wasn't it? It was. I. What did you think that it was at the boss of the crevasse? I'm curious.
I mean, I was thinking it was some sort of artifact from Lovecraftian horror.
Yes, I had exactly the same thing. And I was thinking about it coming into my dreams and talking to me after you'd gone. And then something really, really quite terrible would probably happen, I would imagine. Yeah. While you were sitting there eating your steak, which I could really imagine in your very nice suit as well.
Yeah, I've been wanting to experimenting with having something very wrong and just leave it undefined. Create a certain ambience in the scene.
Yeah, you could feel it there in the pauses, I think, couldn't you? Yeah, because in my brain, I was thinking occasionally, oh, what is it? What is it? I think I know, but I don't want to say. So I'm glad neither of us defined it. Would you be up for having a short chat about how you got into improv and things like that?
Sure.
Well, I would just start with that question then. How did you get into improv in the first place?
A long time ago, approximately 2009-ish or something, I read about improv and how it was supposed to help your social skills. And then I thought, I could totally use that. And then I looked online for where can I practice improv in Bergen, and I found nothing. And just a little bit later, the next year, I went on a few dates with somebody I used to study with, and she was like, yeah, I practice improv with the teenagers at the student theater, and you can join. And so I joined. And yeah, they weren't teenagers, but still, um,
What were they?
uh, early 20s.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
Um, so most of the improvisers there now are somewhere between 20 and 35. So it's very mixed. Um, so the teachers, well, there was one teacher, and he quit after half a year, and then there was somebody else who quit after half a year, and then um, a year and a half into that, it was like, I'll do it because I had been reading improv books, and I guess comparatively, I was the expert at that time. So I was mostly just reading a ton of books on improv and occasionally getting someone Canadian to come over here and teach a
Someone
workshop.
Canadian.
Yeah, Canadians are cheaper than Americans.
Got it. Okay.
So we were cooperating a bit with Det Andre Teatret, which basically means the second theater in Oslo, and they had the budget to actually invite people from various places to come to them and have workshops, and we'd sort of mooch off of them and just pay people for traveling from Oslo to Bergen and have a workshop here for a couple of days and not spend quite as much money on that as we otherwise would have. So yeah, so people like from Rapid Fire Theater and I guess Loose Moose. Not quite sure anymore. It's been a while. So before the pandemic, I was quite isolated, I guess. Like not a lot of outside impulses other than books and whatever I thought the books were trying to say.
Yeah, you sometimes when you put it into practice, it feels slightly different, doesn't it? Or
Hmm.
yeah.
I mean, yeah. I guess this isn't a good example, but on Thursday, somebody gave me a very short list of how to play UCB style. And then I played a scene like that, uh, and I was told afterwards that that was the most subtle way anyone had ever played UCB style. It turned dramatic and and kind of creepy, I guess.
That's a satisfying way for a scene like that to go.
But yeah, so I feel like I still don't have all of the references.
One of the massive upsides of the pandemic, if we can talk in those terms, was just all the online classes, wasn't it? And
Yeah.
did we meet in Laurent Bombard's class? I can't remember if that's
Yeah.
when we met.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
we did. Yeah, but that
In an advanced narrative class.
yeah,
Whatever.
that's it. Yeah, they've had many names, haven't they? Yes. Yeah. So what's going on at the moment in Bergen? Is it still the same kind of setup, or is there other things happening? Or
There are some parallel things happening. There's the student theater is teaching short form and long form, and occasionally I come in as a guru or a substitute teacher and just share of my wisdom. And there's also a theater sports contest going on that I will sometimes join or have a workshop for. There are also a couple of other groups. One group consisting of professional actors from the local theater who do improv as a side gig. They are not very active at the moment, but extremely talented because professional actors. There's also like a 20-minute bus ride from here. There's a group that they do some teaching and they have some shows, and it's mostly just short form, various sort of theater sportsy stuff they're doing. I have played long form with them, but I don't think they do that a lot. And other than that, I think it's very just spread here and there and very underground, and there aren't any shows that I know of.
I love the idea of it being underground. That's really cool. It's a very fun image. Well, I mean, is there anything else you'd like to talk about, sort of that's coming up, or anything like that, or
coming up? I'm now in a group we've just recently started up, and I think the kind of stuff we're going for is a scene like the one we played, except long form. Our working title is Something in the Water.
Oh, cool. Yeah, okay.
So, right. I mean, you know at least Anir and Kristen.
Oh, that, yes. Oh, yeah. Okay, yes. Yes, I'd heard Anir talk about it. I didn't know that was the title. Cool. Okay. Oh, I will look forward to seeing that. Yeah. Well, thank you very much for joining me. This has been the.
Thank you for having me.
I would shake your hand, but I can't, so I can just do that. There we go. And I've always used in the wrong hand. If you'd like to do one of these, just comment below the video, wherever you may see it, and I will get in touch. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. I will say goodbye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.